What's up, you guys? So I'm gonna show you guys this thing I do sometimes when I'm late in a song and I want to change a kick sample, and the way I change it with another one is I use the file manager, cause sometimes once you get towards the end of songwriting, you might not like a kick so much, and so in this case I have this kick that I want to change out, but I don't want to delete all this track and then start, copying pasting a kick pattern to match all the pauses and breaks in between. So the kind of quick way that I use it, in Ableton, there's like this hot swap mode for plugins. Well, if you go to View and File Manager, you pretty much can go to Manage Set, which will manage, the samples and such inside of the project, and you go View Files, and you kind of just figure out which sample is the one you want to swap out, and you can swap that out easily with another one. So this is the one I want to swap out, so I zoomed in a bit. I know which one it is. It's this one right here. So I'll press this button right here, which is the hot swap file button, and now I can just go to my library or my sample folders that I have placed right here, and now I can just swap it out. So I'll just look for one of my kicks I made to swap out. Okay, so if I go over here and I play this, that's the one that I'm going to swap out for this. So I got to go back over here, click on swap, and I got to go back through all this and click on it. And now it's swapped out every instance of that kick with this one. And you even notice that the automation that I had on the other one is now applied to this kick. So even though it's called the same name, it's not even that sample anymore. So the fade and everything else is exactly the same. I mean, the name of the clip is the same, but it's not. It's a different kick. So this is a really quick way to keep swapping out kicks if you already have a big session going on, because you can imagine how painful this would be, or how much time it would take to place a new kick, add a fade to it, and then duplicate it over, and then copy a section over, and then take out the pauses, and then this whole thing, especially if I'm going to replace all 3 rows of kicks. So this is just the quick way to do it. It's kind of a good workflow kind of thing to keep in mind, so you can work without the fear of going too far in and not being able to go back quickly. Because if you go too far in and you're afraid of, a lot of producers have this thing that I noticed where it's kind of like this fear of no coming back, like where they feel like they've progressed so much in a track but are afraid to take the steps back to start over from scratch. Then that could be a bad thing. So this is one of those ways that you can handle samples with the hot swap file mode to change things no matter how far in a track you are. So I hope you guys will find use of this. It's not really a hidden feature, but I don't ever see enough people talking about the file manager and replacing files. So hopefully you guys like this. Like, subscribe, comment, and thanks, guys.